Have you ever been controversial? Probably not. Well, I have. Maybe in another life, I don't know. But these 13 YouTubers that I handpicked myself actually have. Some of them moved on and recovered, while for others it was basically the end of their careers. Now, YouTube is full of creators, literally millions. I'm not familiar with every single one of them, so these ones that I'll be talking about today are ones that I either watch, used to watch, or have heard of through their controversies. The reason for this Iceberg video is simply because I thought it would be a fun one to make. So sit back, relax, subscribe if you want to, and try not to get cancelled challenge. We'll start at the tip of the iceberg. Creators that I think, in my humble, unprofessional opinion, did not deserve the backlash from their controversy. Starting with Jenna Marbles. Jenna is an OG YouTuber who was massive in her day. The reasons behind her controversy is her past behavior online. Back in those years, YouTube was different, and people did not care as much as they do now, which is both good and bad. She used to make a lot of racist jokes, and at one point she even did blackface. As an adult, she came forward and apologized for her past behavior, clarified that she did not know any better, and swore off the platform. And surprisingly, she never posted again after. Moving on, we have Leafy is Here, a massive YouTuber who was banned because of, according to YouTube, targeted harassment and bullying against Pokimane. Leafy was known as someone who had no filter, just says what he thinks without worrying much about how it would seem. While he did make 9 videos targeting Pokimane, and it is against YouTube's terms and services, his banning was unjust in my opinion. Charlie goes through why that is in his video at the time, and honestly, I agree. PewDiePie, the king of the 9-year-old army, one of the most popular YouTubers of all time, and for many years before, the most subscribed to YouTube channel. His controversy cost him a deal with Disney and a lot of his shows to be cancelled at the time. It's the infamous bridge accident, where he was streaming live and said a racial slur. The hard R and words to be exact. He made a straightforward apology right after and took full responsibility for it. And then he simply moved on. Moving down the iceberg a little bit, we're barely touching the waters here. It's getting a little bit chillier. Pokimane. Portrayed as one of the most lovable and softest YouTubers there is. She is a massive creator with tons of adoring fans. Her recent controversy is about cookies. Now I know what you're thinking. This should probably have been at the top of the iceberg, or not even on this video to begin with. But the reason I'm putting her here is simply because, to me, it's a very bad thing to insult your audience's intelligence. And then after facing a bit of a backlash, calling them broke. Because that's kind of what happened, really. She made very expensive cookies that a lot of her fans simply couldn't afford. And then when they expressed that, she took light of the situation on a live stream and called anybody who thinks that her cookies are expensive broke. Logan Paul Part 1. Because of course he's mentioned twice here. Could have been more, but I decided to go with a bit of a light one and a bit of a dark one. Everybody knows the Japanese suicide forest incident, and how Logan Paul, when filming a vlog, encountered a dead body and proceeded to film it and also laugh about it. Between brackets, I know that people cope differently with trauma, and maybe that was his way to laugh. But then he kept the entire thing in the video and posted it anyway. He could have just not done so. Anyway, that led to the very famous apology video, The Lapse of Judgment. Let's dive deeper, where you can kind of still see the light, but you know you can drown actually and feel very cold too. Here we have some awful stuff that have been done with no actual repercussion. Sniper Wolf, the biggest content thief on YouTube. The recent drama is over, but history stays. Not only did she steal jokes, videos, and never actually credited the creators, she doxed Jack's Films and made jokes about the whole situation when she got called out for it. Her only apology was an AI-generated text basically that she tweeted, and the only repercussion was a slap on the wrist from YouTube. Sunny V2, a massive faceless YouTuber who talks about other YouTubers and many other people on his channel. His content is pseudo-essay-like, and while he puts effort into editing and presenting his videos, he does not put nearly enough of it in doing his research. Some of his videos are actually pretty good and enjoyable, but a lot of them are just empty views magnets, and sometimes it's downright toxic. Other times it's completely false or misleading. The reason I'm putting him this deep is because I hate misinformation, especially from someone who claims they have all the facts. Whoa, it's getting really cold and dark in here. We can no longer see the light. We'll start this phase of the iceberg, the abyss, with Eugenia Cooney, another OG YouTuber who has ED and anorexia. Throughout the years, most of her fans have been worried about her, especially about her safety and her health. But it seems that she takes advantage of the whole situation to stay relevant online, sort of like shock content, if you will. This does not set a good image to her younger fans, especially the little girls. The way she looks isn't normal and she needs help. There is a video made recently by Cinnamon Toast Ken about the whole situation due to her recent viral clip. He goes over everything in detail if anybody is curious. The reason I'm putting her here on this part of the iceberg is both because there could be a lot of impressionable young fans that watch her and will believe it's normal to look like that, especially that Eugenia keeps repeating in her videos that she looks completely normal and she is completely healthy, and also because she really needs help. Logan Paul Part 2. So far down the abyss due to the whole crypto zoo scam and other scams as well. A lot of people lost a lot of money. Logan Paul made millions of dollars without actually delivering anything, and still nobody is yet to be refunded. This is not okay. This should not be brushed off as haha, sorry guys, my bad type of situation. CoffeeZilla actually made a very thorough investigation about the whole situation, and I highly advise you to watch his videos. Now all aboard the toxic gossip train. Our next station is Colleen Ballinger. I'm guessing probably everybody watching now knows about the ukulele apology video. So out of place when the allegations you're apologizing for are so destructive. Colleen was accused of talking very inappropriately to minors on multiple occasions. It goes so far as sending her own underwear, I think. Nothing so far have been proven 100% without a shadow of a doubt, but she did not really deny it, nor did she apologize properly for it. The entire situation is very creepy and weird. Leave the children alone. But some creators did not. We're diving deeper down the iceberg to Bedrock, where we have the scum of YouTube. Starting with Dream, the beloved Minecraft player who basically started ruining his career, ironically, after he did his face reveal. The recent allegations suggest that Dream was talking to minors on Snapchat and sending very explicit things. His own nudes and voice clips of himself moaning for some reason. That is fucking disgusting to say the least. So we'll jump to an even more disgusting creator, the Cupcake King EDP445. Thankfully, no children were harmed in the canceling of this person. But he did show up to a place to meet a person he believed to be a minor for sexual purposes. He also sent his poop to them via text message, which is both abhorrent and hilarious. But yeah, he was chased off every single platform online and banned everywhere for what he did, and rightfully so. At the bottom of YouTube controversy Bedrock, we find one goofy yet very dangerous individual who called the cops on Chris Hansen after he showed up to his house to talk. Can you imagine calling the cops on Chris Hansen? It's Onision, back in the day also known as Uh-Oh Bro and YouTube's villain and many other nicknames. He is a groomer, a pedophile, and a racist, offensive, unfunny jerk who used to tell teenage girls to send him pictures of themselves, among many other disgusting things he used to do/post. How did it take so fucking long for him to get cancelled? I don't know. But yeah, he tried so many times to go viral again, but he failed. And the last we heard of him, he was going to court. So there's that. And that was my Iceberg controversy YouTubers video thing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to, and stay safe and healthy. And frankly, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.